Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And looking down the list of names, it does look, Jim, as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact, so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I would say one of the most energetic midfielders you'll find in Jordan Henderson. He's added to all that running power with slicker passing and some very impressive finishing, and he's a proper leader now too.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gomez. Forward it goes. Van Dijk. Oh, good take in a good area. Shota! What a wonderful goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Liverpool have an early lead. Good start. Jota. Jordan Henderson. Dunk attempts a clearance. Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. He can get that clear.
Liverpool have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Oh, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
He's got options out wide. And Dijk is there to heave it away. Jordan Henderson. Robertson. Gomez. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Liverpool have a free kick. He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Gomez. Robertson. Joel Veltman. Lallana. Drives it towards the front. Welbeck needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Jota. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gets on the end of it. Is there any support? He might not need it. Dunk. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Mohamed Salah. Done very well to intervene. Now it's Welbeck. Van Dijk out-muscles him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And it's Henderson. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a go. And he's there to hoof it away. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Jota. Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho. It'll be a throw-in. Lallana concedes a free kick for that. And it's Fabinho. Robertson. Lovely bit of skill there. Fabinho. Cut out in the nick of time. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Robertson goes back to base. Gomez. Van Dijk switches it towards the other side. Van Dijk. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Quick glance at goal. Hoists it forward. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. A real chance to break. And here's Welbeck. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's played forward. Jota. Alexander-Arnold. In comes the cross. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Whipped in. And that's been repelled. And it's Fabinho.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Look at the defender bombing forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gomez drives it forward. Salah. Fabinho. It's Salah! Oh, that's a waste. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Milner. Lallana. Milner. Lallana. He's looked long this time. Referee's given a throw. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Jota. Jota has got himself a free kick. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It's just a bad